Max Pop, and who am I here with?
Harvey DeVille.
I'm Emma.
My name is Salem.
Salem? Alright, Salem. What's the craziest thing that you've seen at a hardcore show? Honestly,
I think the craziest thing is like the moment I get to shows, you see someone getting thrown out, like a bunch of people, broken face, broken nose, bleeding everywhere, and you just wonder what the fuck happened.
I was at Tsunami in San Diego. I saw a kid's nose get broken, put back into place, and then he went right back into the pit.
Before, obviously, you swing for breakdowns or whatever, and that shit happens. But now it'll be dead silent, and there's just people throwing and cartwheeling, and there is nothing going on. And I think that's just interesting. But I don't know. Craziest thing, I've seen someone aerial off a stage. So that was pretty sick. Not crazy, but it was pretty cool. And that's about it.
Moses, guitarist for Jackknife.
And Omar, bassist for Jackknife.
Some guy was swinging his prosthetic leg in the pit, just running around, just swinging his prosthetic leg.
The one time that I think the Runs were playing, some kid was jumping off of this truck, and he was landing on nobody, and nobody was catching him.
It's something really special, just the sheer amount of carnage. For some reason, everyone just decides to collectively swing, hit, dive, kick, push each other. 200 people doing that is pretty crazy. Millions of years of evolution for this.
This is actually probably my first hardcore show. I usually go to just punk shows, backyard shows, or to see certain artists, but this is my first hardcore show, and today I saw a guy crawling on the floor, literally on his elbows and knees, and he literally moved so fast like a snake. It was actually crazy.
The craziest thing I've ever seen at a hardcore show was a dude whipped out his Gucci belt and started whipping people with it. And it was just the most random, funny thing ever, so unexpected.
She actually crossed the pit. John and me and Earl were on the edge of the pit, not participating in the pit. She crossed the pit, came over, and busted my friend John's lip right in front of us and was bleeding out the entire show. And it was pretty disgusting, but that's hardcore, I guess.
I'm Chris, and I play for a band called Jackknife, and I'm also a high school teacher and a basketball coach. One that pops into my head, I saw a video once of a dude crowd surfing with a wheelchair, which is pretty damn insane.
Well, I haven't seen anything too crazy, but I did see something funny where there's a lot of younger people here that when they try to jump into the audience, there's nobody there. And then they try to jump into a little section, but they fall. I don't know, I just think that's so funny to me.
In the middle of the venue, there was a pole. A guy, monkey climbed up it and then crawled over the beams on the side, hanging down. And partway through him being up there, his pants fell down, and everyone just started yelling for him, and then he just fell into the crowd happening.
My name's Tiernan. I play guitar in a band called Brainless, hardcore band from Huntington Beach. We played in a band called Consequence. It was our first show at this venue that I can't remember the name of, but it was a bookstore in Whittier, but it was underground, in a basement, so you have to go down this 20 set of stairs. Then you're in this cement room. Merch tables were being lifted off with the merch going flying. Tables were being thrown. Chairs. It was like WrestleMania in there, WWE or WF or whatever it's called. But and then I think at some point in time, don't know who was dropping them, but some lethal weapons were dropping on the floor, and I was just kind of where the hell am I? But yeah, that's probably the craziest one. I think I was addicted right then and there. I was like, oh hell yeah, this is sick.